My name is Rouse and I'm an attorney. I played basketball 3 days in a row and then I squatted on the 4th day. That 4th day just got crazy outside hip pain, hamstring pain, and groin pain, and caught myself at the bottom and crazy pull in my groin, hamstring, glute, and outer hip. Left gym, got dressed, just came straight here. Started in December. In February, the day I came to you guys, that's when it was just excruciating pain. Couldn't take it anymore. Tried to push through it. I was squatting and I remember I tried to push through it and it wasn't happening. So I said, I gotta figure something out. I gotta fix this or else I'm gonna be in pain for the next 6-7 months. Tried to be, the classic like Google doctor, Google what's going on, figured out myself, test out things. Wasn't working. I wanted to find a facility that was tailored towards athletes. I didn't want just a regular PT where they just, have you come in and kind of hold your hand and walk you through it. I wanted someone who would give me a program, and based on my research, that's what you guys did, and that is exactly what happened. And that's what I really appreciated about you guys. Today, I'm back to playing basketball. It's only been a few months. I'm getting better, obviously. It's not to the point where it was before, where I quite literally couldn't play basketball, couldn't squat, couldn't jump. But I just had this like image of just like older folk, the trainer or the PT, just kind of walking them through like 5-pound dumbbells or a 2.5-pound squat, and I'm like, that's not gonna do anything for me. That's not what I want. I want someone to treat me like I'm going to play a game the next day. But I know that type of intense PT and training is what I need and want, because I'm obviously not a pro athlete or anything of that nature. I think I consider myself a weekend warrior. I play basketball 3-4 times a week. I lift weight 4 or 5 times a week. I'm a Stairmaster 4 or 5 times a week. So, I'm pretty active. So I needed something a little more intense, and I feel like this was going to give me that, and it did. It's not like a cookie cutter situation, right? Most PTs that I read about, it's like, okay, well, you have pain here, so it must be this. There's no trial and error. There's no let's figure this out. It must be this. And I just never really felt comfortable with that. And Emily, like I said, we sat down for an hour and a half first time, and we went through everything it could have been. And we just tested it out until we hit it on the head, and we did, and started moving forward. And obviously it worked. She was easy to talk to, easy to work with. She was an athlete herself. She understands what I'm trying to do. She understands my goals. She understands what I may be going through. I felt like, hey, this is my buddy who's trying to make sure I'm right and healthy. And I really appreciated that. And I think she did a great job of helping me do that. Now I'm back to squatting around 150. I think I'll shoot the weight back up. But back to squatting, back to jumping, back to playing basketball more than once a week, back to playing basketball and having pain afterwards. As you get older and you kind of read and realize like rest isn't necessarily what you should do for muscles. You need to keep moving them, strengthen them, get blood flowing. The reason you injured it in the first place is because it's probably too weak. So resting is not going to strengthen it, and that's kind of where I'm at. We would come in, she would ask me, hey, is anything hurting right now? Because usually I would work out before I come. Because I come at like 8 or 9, I work out at 5 or 6 in the morning. So she'd say, is anything hurting? How was your last workout relative to leg stuff? We talked about that, and then she said, okay, based on your pain level. And I would say X, Y, Z, and then she would say, okay, let's try this exercise, let's try to advance on this exercise, and we would do those things. For someone like me, like I said, who's a weekend warrior, because what we do is we do our own research, because we're like, okay, we're athletes, we can figure this out. For me to come in, talk to her, understand that mindset, and then still work around me and with me, it's huge. She's the best PT I've ever had.